Hey guys, time again for another trailers review. I haven't done one since my Evil Dead / collection trailer review. If you want to see those trailers and see what I thought about them from a trailer point of view, links are below or somewhere on the video. So check that out guys, I'd love to know what your thoughts and opinions of those movies before they were released in the cinemas. Now for these trailers we're looking at The Last Exorcism Part 2 and Pacific Rim. I know which one's going to be good. Hey, Andrew from Media Award, and welcome to my second trailers review. Shamefully, I haven't done many of these trailers reviews. I don't know why, to be perfectly honest. Been lots of awesome movies like The Man of Steel, Good Day to Die Hard, and The Last Stand. A lot of great movies out there showing trailers. I haven't ever actually got around to reviewing. I don't know why. If you think I should do more of these, comment down below. I'd love to know. Now, for this, for two trailers I want to talk about. One very specifically is a trailer that I saw a couple of days ago. I think it was the start of this week or the end of last week. Was the Last Exorcism Part 2. This is awful trailer.
Hello? Hello?
I found you.
What are you watching? I'm watching you.
He loves you so much.
No one can have you but him. I get a load of this, Skate. I mean, you like comedies?
I saw the trailer and basically I was like, type thing. This is an awful trailer. If the movie is going to be anything like this, then I am just going to be seriously disappointed. Now, The Last Exorcism Part 2 is based upon it's a sequel to the first one, Last Exorcism, which was a found footage movie that was mainly focused upon a actual con artist in a sense. He kind of, made himself out to be a priest and stuff, and used very keywords and stuff, and used, kind of proved that, demons and all that type of stuff is not real. It's just appearance, it's just show, and he set out to prove a documentary that say, look, I can make, I can make someone believe that they actually are exorcism and I can get rid of it. It's a so-called demon, even though there isn't one kind of thing. And he goes out to a small town, abandoned, and he goes to this little family, and basically this little girl or daughter or whatever is possessed by a demon, and he just shows on camera some of the fake tech takes and kind of the con artists and some of the sound effects he puts in. And even though I didn't really like the first one as much, I felt as a first time watching anyway that I felt was like it set out to try and prove that the exorcism and the demons didn't exist, and it did that for like an hour and 20 minutes in the movie. I think it wasn't until like the last 20 minutes they said, oh crap, it actually is demons. It just went like that, and it kind of annoyed me, to be perfectly honest. But to be honest, after watching this Part 2 trailer, I've actually got more respect now for the Last Exorcism Part 1 found footage movie. I think I'm actually going to watch the found footage movie again, just to cleanse my mind of this piece of shit, basically. Now, I'm reviewing it really harshly, I understand that, and there's maybe quite a few of you probably saying, hey, it's not found footage, I like it, it's going to be good, it looks like a, it's a typical kind of horror, but it looks like it gives away everything in the entire movie. It looks bad acting, CGI and special effects didn't look that impressive. I didn't really like the idea like the cult was still following it, and it's like it contradicts really what happened at the end of the first one, because the whole point of the first one was for a certain reason, and it looks like with this one they're still kind of just following her or whatnot. And it's just like, what's the ending going to be? It looks like it pretty much ruined all the major spoilers, major scare scenes within the movie, and it looks just awful. The acting looks terrible. The main actress, little girl, or I don't know if she's a teen, or I wasn't really paying attention, to be honest. Her acting performance is absolutely terrible. From that trailer alone, it looks awful. So I recommend you go and watch the first one, The Last Exorcism found footage. It looks, not much better than this piece of crap does, to be perfectly honest. So yeah, that's my review for The Last Exorcism Part 2.
Chaos is spreading around the globe as leaders of the buildings are desperate. Nobody can tell us where they came from or what they are.
We all
always thought alien life would come from the stars, but it came from deep beneath the sea, a portal between dimensions in the Pacific Ocean.
Pacific Rim. Now this has been directed by Jorge Morero, which has done other fantastic movies like The Hellboy 1 and 2, Pan's Labyrinth, and many other really good movies. He's a really gifted director. I really like his work. I've pretty much watched a good portion of all of his movies, apart from The Devil's Backbone. That's a movie that I'm yet to watch. But a really solid director, and I look forward to seeing any kind of project that he does, because he's got such a creative and interesting mind. Now, when this trailer came out, I got really excited really fast, because this trailer is really awesome, really awesome. Pacific Rim is based upon like creatures that have come from under the sea. It's not from like space or whatnot, like typical type of alien invasions or whatnot, monster invasions. It's basically come under the sea and it started invading our kind of countries and our parts and cities and stuff. These giant magic creatures. It kind of reminds me of Cloverfield in that type of sense. Maybe it's like an unofficial sequel or something along those lines. Who knows? But anyway, from what I saw in the trailer, it looked really good. I like the fact that countries from all over the world, like the US and China, all the people, have basically made these giant, huge robots and to basically fight them. Brilliant.
Initiating launch operations. Gypsy danger.
They never considered our ability to stand, to endure, that we would rise to the challenge.
I'm assuming by the looks of the trailers and from bits that I saw, they use course nukes and they use kind of rockets and all types of stuff, because you don't just create giant creatures come from the sea. What do we do? Do we nuke them? No, let's create giant robots. It seems like a project that must have taken a long time, and it must have taken some sort of engineers and training, and it's a lot of work to make these type of giant robots. So I'm hoping they do explain in the movie, how these came to be, and I'm hoping it's more than just an action movie. I'm pretty confident it is. It's Jorge Morero, for God's sake. His movies are really well depthed, and there's always a fantastic range of characters. I got a feeling this is going to be a really long movie also. It's going to be one of those 2 hours half movies, I think. Knowing his kind of length, it seems like more than just a typical kind of popcorn, some blockbuster type thing. I think there's going to be something more than just a trailer. I think the trailer gives away, maybe the first couple of fight scenes within the movie. It doesn't give away much.
To connect.
Let's go fishing.
2 pilots engaged in neural bridge. Ready to activate the Jaeger in 3, 2, 1.
I like the idea of giant robots faces monsters. It's just awesome. Now a lot of people say this is very kind of Transforming-ish. Now I thought that myself after watching this trailer, and I'm thinking it's going to be better styled than Transformers. Michael Bay is obviously all about the action, and he does Transformers quite well, even though it is all over the place and since action. Only he can pull that off, really. I think Jorge Morero's got something different in mind, and I think the combat, I think the fighting is going to be very different from Transformer style kind of thing. So I'm looking forward to seeing more of the actual fight scenes and more of how they operate and what all the types of creatures and monsters going to be introduced. And I absolutely love the quote given in that movie.
Today, at the edge of our hope, at the end of our time, we have chosen to believe in each other. Today we face the monsters that are at our door. Today we are canceling the apocalypse.
That's my thoughts on Pacific Rim. What are your thoughts on the trailer? What are your thoughts on the movie? Acting, directing, what you like the idea of monsters versus aliens, whatever, or creatures, whatever they're called. Comment down below. I'd love to know your opinions. That's been my trailers review on the Last Exorcism Part 2 and Pacific Rim. If there's any trailers you think I should do next or something, comment down below. I'd love to know. And in the meantime, to me. So yeah.